Hello, I just wanted to pop on here and make a quick tutorial on how I'm able to do multi-purpose apartment lots, meaning we can have apartments and in this example, let's say we do a clothing store on the same lot. So the mod we want to download is Apartments and Shopping by Mog Hugson, I believe is his name. I'll link that in the description, but basically you just need to pop that into your downloads folder, and that is the mod that will allow us to do what we're about to do. So if you aren't already, please subscribe. It does help out, and yeah, it'll just be very nice. So step 2, what we want to do now is place our lot. So we'll just place down a random empty lot here, and you want to make sure you place it down as a community lot. So once you're loaded in, the first thing you want to do is build the shell of your building. So you want to build the shell for your store and also your apartment. So I'm just going to quickly do that off camera. Okay, so here's the lot that we'll be working with. So this is one that I built in one of my previous live streams. Basically, it's an apartment on top and a florist shop down below. So if we have a quick look up here, we just have empty rooms, and this is going to be the apartment that we will look at later in the video. But first we want to look at the shop area. So here's the florist. We just have a bunch of plants and stuff here at the moment. So if we come down here to the build by mode and go into community sort, we have access to all of the community objects. So in our example, we basically want to set up a shop. So in order to have it down as a shop, you want to place down a register, and then I'd recommend placing at least one thing that the Sims can buy. And something that you can place down is maybe something like a clothing rack, or something that's easier to kind of blend in with other shops is something like this, like jewelry. So Sims will come in, they'll buy jewelry, and it'll just kind of give a nice atmosphere. So you want to make sure you have placed all of your community lot objects down before you do the next part of the video. So now that you have everything in your store set up, what you want to do now is we want to use a cheat code that will allow us to change the lot from community to the apartment. So you want to do Control-Shift-C, and that will open up our cheat window here. And you want to paste this code that I will put in the description below. You can paste it in here, and basically it will change our lot from a community to an apartment. So if I press enter, you'll notice straight away now that the mailbox here has changed from the regular mailbox to the apartment mailbox. So that means we've successfully been able to update our lot. Now, before we do anything else, the first thing you want to do is to come over to your doors, and you want to get this door, which is the apartment doors. And this is where you want to place it. You want to place it wherever you set up your apartment. So up here, this is the apartment that I've created, and this is the main hall area. So I'm going to place their apartment door just here, because this will be their main entrance to the apartment. And make sure you have the carpet on the outside of the apartment house. And once we have all that done, the last thing you want to do is just quickly reload the lot before you start decorating the apartment. So now when you reload the lot, you can see we no longer have the community tab. Now it's just back to the normal residential build by. So now what you want to do is you basically just want to decorate the apartment with basic furniture that any sim that will move in will need. So I'll just quickly go ahead and do that. Okay, so I just decorated the house, very basic, just everything that they absolutely need. And now we just want to basically check if our sim can actually successfully rent out the apartment to make sure it's working. Okay, it's looking good so far. So let's go ahead and make sure. I actually think he's going to buy. Yeah, looks like he's going to buy something real quick. It's just frozen because there's loading up here. Okay, so let's just buy some earrings and see if we can check them out. Perfect. Okay, so the last thing now is just to make sure we can rent our apartment. So let's go ahead and rent the apartment. Yes. Awesome. So now we can come over here and check out our apartment. Make sure we can go inside. Awesome. So just to give you guys an idea of what you can kind of make your town look like, here is my PleasentView that I'm currently working on. I'm live streaming the renovations that I'm doing, and then eventually I am going to actually play it. But here's Main Street that I'm working on, and you can see I've been able to put the lots right next to each other with the apartments, the shops, and then some decor buildings in between. So it's really nice because it just gives you a lot more freedom with what you do with your lots. And you might notice the walls are connected directly to each other. So that's a great tutorial by Addict. I can link that in the description. It allows you to have seamless lots like that. And also, if there's any decor you like, I can also try to find the links for them also. But yeah, that's basically all I wanted to go through. Any questions you have, please leave them down below and I'll get back to you. But yeah, please leave a thumbs up if it was helpful. And yeah, catch you in the next one. Bye bye.